Ins and outs. What are we keeping? What are we leaving?
When you said family planning,
Yeah.
you meant baby. Welcome back to another episode of Where's My Coffee podcast. I'm Perris.
I'm Georgia, and this is episode 15.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year 2025. Can you believe it?
Wow. Wow.
It just feels like it's a part of the intro. It really does. Can we start again?
No, that's fine. That's fine. No, we're going to keep that.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm
like,
that.
did I really just start the first episode?
I'm going to support it. I'm going to go with it. And we're going to keep rolling.
Oh, my God.
That is
it felt
totally
natural,
fine.
though.
No, as long as it feels natural, that's all that matters.
Okay. All right.
But to answer your question, I can believe it.
Yeah.
My grandmother texted me and she was like, the Lord brought us over to see another one of these things. And but it just felt good to have a text from my grandmother
that's
saying,
cute.
Happy New Year. And when we saw her, when we went home for Christmas, you made a comment and it was like, yo, she still looks so young. You know what I mean? And
she looked good.
Yeah. And she felt, I asked her, I said, how you doing? And she's like, I feel good.
Yeah. She felt very like, what's the word? Like there was like a glow to her almost.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my goodness.
I agree.
Not took me by surprise because, but at the same time, I was just like, wow, like you're glowing.
Yeah. And I mean, I even told her too, I said, I will do better at calling you. And she was like, yeah, just check in, say hello every now and then. Because sometimes life can get in the way or we think life gets in the way and
you blink and it's 4 months later.
Yeah.
I will say it's like probably a little bit doom and gloom to start off the episode like this, but I was so ready for 2024 to be over. Like I was just so ready to get into 2025 and like, I don't know, like, cause I'm in a new group in work right now at real estate. So I was just so ready to like ignite the new year. Yeah. Like the new year, like new me never felt so like real and raw. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you hear that like new me, what is it?
New year, new
me. And you're like, oh my God, like let's not be new. Let's be just better, not new.
No,
but
for sure.
In this instance, I was like, I'm taking that. Like, new me, new me.
Yeah.
What was that quote the other day that I like literally burst out into tears when I heard it?
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
I started crying.
Yeah. I look over and she's like sobbing. I'm like, oh.
So strange because it's like, it's not the most like insane quote. It's like, quite corny if you think about it.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
it's like
when
live,
I heard
love,
it,
laugh.
Honestly though, it is that. But I was just like, why am I so emotional right now? It just like hit home.
It resonated with you
Big
in that
time.
moment. Yeah.
It was so bizarre. I was like, this is live, laugh, love. And I'm crying for it.
Yeah. And it's interesting because the person who said it, you wouldn't expect that quote to come from him.
No.
Because, but that's how it happens. It's usually quotes from people that take you by surprise. You're like, I didn't know that you were could even, muster up that quote or that wisdom. You know what I mean? But yeah, it resonated with me a little bit too, but not as much as you. Yeah. But I knew why it resonated with you. You know what I mean? And
yeah. So we closed out 2024, and we were able to go home for Christmas, which was great.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, this was not the first year, but like a big year that I actually felt quite homesick.
Yeah. Do you want to just get into it, like from my perspective as well, as well as yours? No. You, I just wanted to, because I had a perspective.
I'm curious what your perspective is.
But no,
I don't think we've discussed what your perspective is.
I didn't.
I just felt homesick. I just like, I wanted the beach. I wanted summer. I wanted like, you know what it was? Everyone was at our holiday house by the water.
Yeah.
And when they FaceTimed me, I was just like, oh my God, like I want to be at the beach. Like I just, and we were in the cold. Not that the cold's bad, but just like, I don't know. Like I just was feeling like homesick and wanting that like Australian summer Christmas.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And it hit me.
Yeah.
Sorry if I was miserable all Christmas, but
no, it was.
I had a cloud over me.
You did. I mean, we FaceTimed your family, said Merry Christmas and all that, and then we walked in to my mom's place.
It was like a switch.
Yeah, after a while, you were like really quiet. I'm looking over at you because, I tend to do that a lot. I'll just look at it and see.
Observing.
You good?
Yeah.
You good? You know what I mean? And you'll say, yeah, whatever. But I already knew something was up, even though you were saying like, I'm good, I'm okay. Because you were just quiet the whole time. And then, you finally told me, you're like, I'm just like really homesick. And I was like, I feel you. I knew it was something. And that happens. Like, and then I felt, from my perspective, I was like, dang, now I feel kind of bad and weird. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
It was just like.
Why weird?
Weird only because, because it's like, well, we're here on my side of the family, but you're homesick and want to be, you know what I mean? So I felt like, what is that called? I'm not going to make anything up, but I just felt like, oh man, I feel bad that she's in this predicament.
Yeah.
Not predicament, but in this situation when I wish for her to be, home with her family so that she could feel better. Like, you know what I mean? So it was just kind of like, I just felt bad for you. I felt bad for you,
It just made me think like, holy crap, like when's the last time I've actually been home for Christmas?
For Christmas, yeah, true.
And
true.
The last time I was home for Christmas was back in college.
Yeah, your 21st.
Yeah, I haven't been home in forever.
What's that, 8 or 9 years?
Yeah, about.
Yeah.
9. Oh my God. The day that this comes out yesterday was my birthday. And I'm officially 30.
Oh, snap. Happy birthday!
The big 3-0.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
30.
Like people watching this.
Bro, I met you 10 years ago. I met you 10 years ago. We made it past
7 years. Don't they say 7 years is like when like relationships either thrive or fail? We already spoke about that.
They said 7 years of marriage. I mean, well, technically we are past our 7 years of marriage. We're like 7 years in a month. Yeah.
Anyway.
I met you when you were 20 years old. And now you about to be the big 3-0.
The 3-0.
I watched you from a young woman to now.
I've blossomed.
What'd you say?
I said blossomed.
Oh.
You thought I said bosom.
Yeah. I bosomed.
But yeah, anyway, so back to Christmas. I want 2025 Christmas to be in Australia. Like, let's manifest that. Let's do it.
I'm down.
Like, we have to. Shoot, even making it a trip that we stay through to the New Year as well or something and go see the fireworks at the harbour.
So, quickly, speaking of the fireworks at the harbor, I had to work on New Year's Eve.
It was very depressing.
But it was like a 2-part day for me. So I worked a couple hours in the morning, had a break, came back home, ate dinner with George, chilled out. And then I had to leave 30 minutes before the ball dropped. So she said, why don't we just watch the Australian New Year's?
Best idea in the world.
Australia.
Yeah. Sydney specifically.
Sydney, Australia. Y'all have the best fireworks. New Year's Eve firework music experience.
Yep.
Now, Americans, listen. They're not just doing the countdown 10 from 1 and then fireworks. This is like a whole extravagant experience. Like the whole city has fireworks.
Yeah.
It may not be true. I may be exaggerating. Hold on. Let me land real quick. There's like, they do like a bird's eye view of the Harbor Bridge. Harbor, the Opera House. And then everything around it from like,
it's a good distance.
Yeah, like fireworks going off everywhere, and the music is such a vibe.
Yeah. So,
bruh,
they basically shut down all of Circular Quay. I've actually only ever been in that area once with the fireworks. It's pretty chaotic, but they have like little mini concerts everywhere with music playing. But because like the city is by water in Circular Quay, is it a canal? Like, is it a river? What is that body of water called? I guess it's a river.
It's a bay, right?
Bay? Anyway, the body of water that travels through Circular Quay that obviously goes out into the ocean, they have like bays of fireworks. I think there's about 5 down. And then also all the boats are covered in LED, so they're in tune with the music.
LED.
What did I say?
It sounded like you said LAD.
No, I said LED.
Okay.
Accent. And then the Harbour Bridge is doing all the fireworks and stuff. And I don't know. It is a vibe.
It's crazy.
I look at New York's ball drop and I'm like, this is pathetic.
Okay.
They have like 6 fireworks pop out from the ball
right,
drop. And everyone's waiting to watch this stupid tiny little thing drop maybe 5 feet. Okay, maybe it's small. It looks like 5 feet.
You're going in right now.
And they wait there for hours.
Guess
People
what I
wear
found
diapers. You know that,
right?
right?
I was just about to say that.
People are wearing diapers.
Because
once you leave, you can't go back in.
No, once you get in, you can't leave.
Well, no.
You said once you leave, you can't get back. Well, same thing. Sorry.
Same.
So
crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen that all over TikTok of people. They're like, what time did you get here today? You wearing a diaper? Yes. Have you used it yet? Not quite yet, but I might need to.
That's insane.
And I'm like,
I could never do that.
For what?
Especially in the cold.
Exactly. That's the other thing.
That's insane.
Because Australia's New Year's is warm, like if you do have to wait out there, you're waiting in the summer. You can have a picnic. Like it's fun. It's like...
And it's not like once...
It's not so congested because it's like it takes up a lot more of it.
Once you get in, can you leave?
I don't really know
so we have
the
to
ins
fact
and
check
outs, but there's more like vantage points to watch the fireworks because it's so large in scale. I feel like in New York, because it's like, it's a city, it's high rises. There's only a couple little strips for you to see that
and
ball
the weather's
drop.
always terrible.
It was always raining.
It's always raining. It's either raining or it's cold or it's both.
I know, exactly. Anyway, so I kind of cut you off a little bit.
No,
but
that's okay.
Yeah, it was like 11 o'clock. I was like, let's watch the Australian.
Yeah. It was
midnight
a vibe.
Because they're ahead of us. They had already had it, and it was on YouTube, and we watched it, and it was a vibe. Felt like we had a little New Year's together, even though it was an hour early for us.
If you haven't seen it, like it's on you. Yeah, go on YouTube and watch it. It's such an experience. Like it's really, it's dope. Yeah. Like the even the music selection. Yeah. The colors and all that stuff.
I'm not 100% sure if the music we were hearing is what they actually heard in real life, or if that's what they just had dubbed over.
That'll be a good question for Mom and Dad.
Dubbed over the video.
Because if that's when we were down near the harbor, there's speakers on the. I noticed there were speakers on the.
Yeah. I'm saying.
So they might be playing.
But they may have been playing slightly different music.
Well,
like they probably had like royalty-free music playing for us. I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Well, it might be just the same.
Just so that you're not.
It might be the same vibe though.
About the music itself.
Talking wrong.
Like saying that the music was a vibe, even though that was not the actual track.
I mean, either way, I'm complimenting. So whatever music they were playing, in reality, it's probably just as much of a vibe as the music we heard.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, man. My mom gifted the podcast our customized,
a little upgrade.
Yeah, customized. Where's
Christmas
my coffee?
Present?
You know what? And honestly, it made me think. Like, I can't wait to get to the point where we're able to sell merch. Because this would, this looks like to me like, wait, did we do that on purpose?
What?
The font kind of resembles The Office.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's pretty dope.
Okay.
I don't know if we did that on purpose or not.
Oh my gosh. This is a real side note, and then we can actually get into what we want to talk about this episode. Did you just spill coffee on your shirt?
Did I?
No, okay, you didn't. Your mental freak out. Crispy white.
Crispy.
I was watching a TikTok, and there was this couple sitting watching Batman.
Which one?
I don't know. I think the story is relevant of which Batman it was.
Irrelevant?
Yes, but I said relevant, didn't I?
Because if it's relevant, let's get into it.
No, irrelevant. And they're watching Batman, and the wife is just chilling, watching it. Not like crazy, and the husband's there looking like he's up to no good. And someone's recording them, and they say something in the movie, and they say the name Nora. I don't know who Nora is.
Okay.
Is Nora in Batman?
I would have to fact
Superman?
check after that.
It might have been Batman or Superman. I don't know. But Nora, the name Nora came up. And then she looked at her husband. She goes, did we just name our 10-month-old son after a Batman character? And he's like,
No way.
He had not told her at all.
Wait, I want to fact check this.
Is it Batman? Nora?
Oh, snap.
Nora's a Batman. Yeah. Character
Nora
of Batman.
Fries.
Yeah. So, and then they're all laughing because they know. And it was just so funny. And it made me think, like, that's so something you would do.
I'm not sure. I have to do more investigating of who that character is. This is the first time I've heard of her, but yeah, I secretly would do that.
Yeah, it was just funny because you could tell she was just like, hang on a second, like,
yeah.
Did we just name our baby after Batman? Because obviously he must be a Batman fan. Yeah. Anyway,
shout out to the Batman fans.
Let's get into the nitty gritty of this episode.
Let's get into the nitty gritty.
Obviously, we all know it's 2025. Mm-hmm. Ins and outs. What are we keeping? What are we leaving in 2024?
2025 is the year of the what?
Pig. I think it's my year.
What? Oh, snap.
Snake.
But yeah, okay, you're the snake. Okay, so I'm gonna read this real quick. 2025, beginning of January 29, promises to bring wisdom, adaptability, and a sense of transformation.
Love that.
So
I told you 2025 is the year. There's something in my loins that tells me.
In your loins.
Yeah, 2025 is the year. God. Baby, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I love it. I love the energy. I just
gotta keep it.
It keeps me
grounded.
Keeps me grounded, keeps me going, keeps me motivated.
But yeah, ins and outs. What are we leaving? What are we bringing into 2025?
You want to go back and forth?
Yeah, sure. You go first.
All right. You want to start with the ends? Mm-hmm. All right, let's start with the ends. Common sense. Let's keep that in.
You know, It's crazy. Yeah. That should be something that's common sense. That should stay.
But you know what they say, common sense ain't common.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's keep that going. Let's keep that consistent.
I like that.
Yeah, the common sense was scary in 2024. The lack thereof, I should say.
I agree.
Yeah.
So much so that you question, you're like, how? Like, your brain tries to, like, comprehend that way of thinking or that so-called common sense of that person, and you're just like,
yeah,
this it's like a sitcom.
Yeah.
That like, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't want to go too intense, but I just did.
Nah, like, to piggyback off that, I was real quick, I got a story for everything. I was on set one time and the set piece was a pool table.
Okay.
And I was,
Re-Education of Molly Singer?
No, it wasn't Re-Education. This was it was a student film I did back in college.
Continue.
And I just, hit a ball that clearly had a straight line to the hole.
Mm-hmm. Pause.
And I missed it. Yeah, pause. I missed it.
Yeah.
And one of the production guys was looking at me. He was like, that was almost impossible to miss.
Wow, thank you so much.
So going back to what you said, like, when you see instances where common sense isn't used and you're just like, how did you?
Yeah.
That was almost impossible to, like, you know what I mean?
You're
so
like, what? Yeah, I agree. I would say baggy jeans.
Baggy jeans. Yeah,
I'm gonna keep them in.
Yeah.
I really only have one pair still, but let me tell you, I
you
wear
say it like that. You don't have one pair of baggy jeans.
No, like my actual pair of baggy jeans. Like, I'm saying, like, my like low rise baggy.
Okay. Yeah. The one that you would pick up a skateboard and.
Yeah, I'm wearing them to death, and you know why I love them so much? Because they feel like sweatpants, but they're jeans. Yeah, they're so comfy. Like, I like some that are a little bit more fitted, and I will wear them. But, like, there's something about my baggy jeans that I'm just obsessed with.
You got these one pair of jeans.
All right, relax. Chill.
My bad. I was wearing some baggy pants for Christmas Eve, and my grandmother she was like, Perris, I like those pants. And I was like, thank you. That made me feel good because I was like, I grew up on the skinny jeans and stuff like that, and they hated when I wore skinny jeans.
Yeah, skinny jeans. They are saying skinny jeans are coming back.
Yeah, they're coming back.
But I don't know if I could ever wear, like, true skinny jeans.
Yeah, nah, I can't go back to skinny jeans.
Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. The next one I would do is family gatherings at grandma's house.
That's cute.
Yeah. There's this video going around on Instagram, and it's like, the last day you did such and such and didn't know it.
No, I haven't,
like,
actually.
There's a picture of kids sleeping on their like on a living room floor, and they say like that's your grandparents' house. Little do they know that was the last day they would all sleep at the. You know what I mean?
So sad.
And it's they do like different things.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking like, dang, when was the last time all of us, all my family, were at my grandparents' house? You know what I mean? So
that's cute.
Yeah, let's bring that back, or not bring it back. Let's improve it.
Yeah.
You know, in 2025. But yeah, how about you?
Espresso martinis.
Are they okay? You want them to carry over?
I'll carry over because I feel like this year, 2024, they became so popular.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
But this is the thing. I'm not old, but I'm getting to that age that like going out and drinking can be quite exhausting. So the fact that I can have why is my hand like this?
You're holding that espresso
I'm
martini.
holding this. The fact that I can have a alcoholic beverage that also has caffeine in it, I'm all here for it. So espresso martinis.
I heard they're really strong.
Please continue to stay in restaurants. I felt like it got to the point that every restaurant would be guaranteed to have an espresso martini.
Are they strong?
I mean, there is vodka.
I can't lie. Whenever we go out and you get espresso, I'm like,
I can't believe you've never tried one.
I know I have, because we offer that to clients on the job, but like, I feel like it's a cop out.
Absolutely not. It's a dirty martini.
Yeah,
it's like same vibe, but rather than the olive juice, it's coffee.
Okay.
Now some people make them very sweet. I'm not here for the sweet ones. I'm here for like.
But I feel like you do it when you're like, I ain't really trying to drink with y'all.
No, absolutely not. Give me 3 espresso martinis and I am cooked.
Well, you're cooked off of 3 espresso martinis?
Maybe not cooked, but I'm buzzed. I'm good.
Okay, all right, bet. Yeah. All right, maybe I need to get on espresso martini.
Nobody needs to be having that much caffeine.
True.
That's
true.
Like espresso martini is a 1 or 2. Like you shouldn't be having that as your drink of choice through the night.
Fair enough.
That might be why you think it's like a cop out of a drink, because you only ever see people drink one of it.
Facts.
But people only are drinking one or should be drinking one because of the caffeine content.
Okay, all right, copy that.
Anyway,
got that.
What else you got?
All right, since you went culinary, I'm gonna go pecan pie.
You know what's crazy? So, what, like 80%?
I'm disappointed in my family.
I was about to say 80% of your family had never tried a pecan pie.
My grandmother.
And she loved it. She said, "This is good."
She said, "It's good."
What did she? Wait, what did she?
She made that face. She was like,
goes,
she was like,
yeah. She was caught by surprise.
She was like, "Nah, I can't have a whole slice because it's too sweet." But she was like, "Yeah, that joint banging."
Yeah.
But like, I was so surprised because I'm thinking again, that's an old. Hold on, how do I want to preface this? It's an older generation pie, I thought.
I think it's just included in like the traditional pies, like pumpkin pie.
You said it's included?
Yeah, it's not like a new wave of a pie.
No, it's not.
Been around a long time.
Yeah, I'm wondering why it took me so daggone long to fall in love with it, because that's literally my favorite pie.
People are like, weird.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, okay, got it.
Pecans are like, Do you ever eat pecans by themselves?
They're candied pecans, though.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Pie. Like when people think of nuts, like you're just like in a pie. I don't know about that. And then pecans are weird by themselves.
No, I can eat a bag of pecans.
Absolutely not.
Candied pecans.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
True. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I was actually flabbergasted that a lot of your family had not had pecan pie.
I'm like, yo, this is the best pie at the table right now. Yeah. Like all the other ones can go, but like then I ended up taking the pie back home with me. I was like, if y'all are not gonna enjoy this, then I will.
Yeah.
You know.
My next one would be staying healthy and like putting health first. I feel like we're just at that age that like that should just continue to be a priority.
Yeah.
Like it's not cool to be healthy. It's just what should be done. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It should be a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Lastly, we're going to keep this in the family. Consistent check-ins with those you love. I went all 2024, I feel like. And I'm going to take accountability. I felt like I wasn't really doing a good job
slacking.
I wasn't really doing a good job of checking in with consistently checking in.
Right.
Like I can even say like, shoot, me and Toby ain't really talked that much this year.
You know what? That's crazy.
I love you, Toby. And that's
BFF
my heart,
forever.
That's my heart.
This
is probably the first time. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
I don't know if that was right of me to even say that, because this is the first time he's probably hearing of it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's crazy because I feel like you guys literally are chatting every day.
But
because if you think that's bad, don't even get me started. You know what I mean?
You are hilarious.
Like, I am so bad. Like, that's actually, like, when we get to our outs, that's one of my outs.
Got you.
Okay, I like that though. I think that's important.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like even calling my nephews. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the time we spent with them.
Just be more intentional about reaching out.
Yeah.
I like that. And in for me, which should be probably for us, is family planning. Like, let's plan a family.
That's an in for you?
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be spontaneous. Like, let's have this planned. Let's figure out our finances. Let's figure out our health. You know, like, I want that to be an in this year.
Yeah. Be more intentional.
Let's not just like, oh, oops.
Yeah. No,
you know
for sure.
mean?
For sure.
Is that a weird one?
No.
Okay.
No, not a weird one at all. I think the common denominator in theme, like the theme of what our ends are, is very family oriented. Yeah. Very, you know.
I'm not sure if this is somewhat controversial, but I just feel like and I think you too, I'm such a planner that this is such a big step in like someone's like chapters that like, why don't we plan the exact same way as you would for anything else?
Is that rhetorical?
A little bit.
Okay.
Because it's like, I don't know, you're bringing life into the world. Let's make sure that we're going to be able to provide a great life for them.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Wait. I was not picking up what you were putting down. Sorry.
What do you mean?
Backtrack.
Okay.
When you said family planning.
Yeah.
You meant baby.
Yeah.
I was just talking. My bad, babe. My bad. I was thought you were just generally talking about family.
No.
Like, yeah.
I'm talking about like.
Got it.
Like, not being like crazy with it, but just like making sure that this new chapter in your life doesn't become a burden. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, let's make sure our health is in check. Let's, you know, and we've already spoken about this, obviously. But
just we had plans to do it top of 2024. You know, I mean 2025. Well, we had plans to do it 2025.
Yeah, we're
top
here.
of 2025. You know, so.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a little. I guess it's controversial because, you know, if it happens, it happens. And but at the same time, like, I just like feel like it's important to plan.
Yeah. No, for
this
sure.
Sort of large. Change.
Yeah. Yeah, let's plan. Because even within planning doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to do it as like sooner than you should.
It's not going to be a schedule.
Yeah. Planning, I have to remember that even within planning, you're just figuring out when something's going to happen. Planning don't mean it's going to happen immediately. You know what I'm saying? We're not planning for the immediate. Yeah. We're just planning for the existing.
Future. Yeah, because there's so much that goes into it. I mean, like, if our kids go to college here in America, like, college fund, like, we got to start that from birth.
Yeah, no,
do you know what I mean?
For sure.
So I think maybe less like family planning, but just like life planning, like having that as like a true intention of our day to day, and not just like taking every day for granted and like, today's what it is. Oh, what's next? Oh, okay, here we go. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Man.
I feel like I want to word it differently, but I can't put my words together.
It makes sense.
I'm sick.
Yeah, she's a little under weather, but you're
I'm at like a 75%.
Yeah. Yeah. That I slept on the floor for the last 4 days. Because I just could not.
He has.
I couldn't.
He doesn't want to get sick.
Yeah.
Been sad.
Yeah.
Been lonely. Anyway, but yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
Do you have another in?
So no, I would love our kids to go. Speaking of college in America, you know, I would love them to go to GU.
GU?
Gotham University.
I think about to say Georgia University. I was like, so you're telling me we're going to live here for our whole life? Okay. If that's what you want.
Okay.
Georgia's great, but like what?
Outs.
Yes.
You start outs.
Okay.
You start outs.
So going off you being more intentional reaching out to family, something that I am leaving in 2024 is being bad at texting, calling, reaching out to family and friends. Brittany, I love you. I said it.
Oh, snap.
Oh, that's weird. It takes a lot for me to say those words. But honestly and truly, that was weird. Caught me off guard.
Whoa.
Anyway. Copy. For those who don't know, I don't know what it is. I just like, it's really hard for me to say those 3 words. I say it to Perris all the time, but for some reason, like, my mouth just doesn't want to say them. Even though I feel it, I just like have trouble saying it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like, obviously a lot of my friends live halfway across the world, and I just need to be more intentional, like being the one to reach out to, not waiting for them to reach out. And also college friends, like catch up, like chat, just like small talk. Like it's okay to just like text, not about like big things, but just like what's happening on the day to day.
Yeah.
And keeping those relationships, because it's healthy to like, there's no reason for those friendships to ever like go away
or fall by the wayside.
Because there's no falling out.
Yeah.
Like, why would you let that happen?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's something I just need. Yeah. I'm leaving being a bad communicator, texting, messaging, calling, FaceTiming in 2024.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Yeah. And I'm going to piggyback off that. Irish goodbyes has to stop.
I agree.
You know, and speaking of communication, that's very important, because when we don't communicate, then it allows things to fester, and then it, like you said, falls by the wayside when it really didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? And I just have a thing with Irish goodbyes, especially when you're with people that you love, you know what I mean? And who you don't see often too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just kind of dipping out and not saying nothing. It to me, it says a lot. It says a lot to me. I translate that.
You create a whole story as opposed to just like letting it be.
Yeah, because again, I think we should stop doing that.
Yeah.
Stop with the Irish goodbyes, out with the Irish goodbyes.
Yeah. It's funny because we had just spoken about Irish goodbyes and what we thought about it.
And that's funny. Yeah.
Full circle moment.
Full circle.
I like that.
Yep.
Now, this is not a stab at you.
It is a stab at me.
No. Because I think it's like it takes 2 to tango. But something that we need to leave in 2024 is waiting to put our laundry away after it's done.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a good one.
As you guys probably know, if you've followed the podcast, listened to us for a bit, we regularly work out, we wear regular clothes. So our level of laundry is like for 4 people, honestly. Do you know what I mean? Because we have like all the clothes we wear when we work out, and then our regular clothes, and it just builds up. So every time we do laundry, they're decent loads. I think we do laundry every week and a half if we're good. But sometimes, like, we shouldn't be waiting to put our laundry away. I'm sick of it.
Oh, man. I can't wait to have kids.
Well, that's the thing. If we have kids, like, our laundry, you think laundry is bad now? Our little baby's going to be changing their onesie, like, 6 times a day.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry.
I didn't, yeah. But you cut me off before I hit the
If we get this
hit the
out,
runway.
then we won't worry. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
The reason why I was saying is because growing up, folding the laundry was on the Drew kids. So that was one of our chores.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm starting to understand now.
So, okay. Yeah, why your mom was like, that's on you.
Yeah, y'all fold the laundry. Because, I just can't be bothered.
I know. I totally get it. So I think we've also spoken about this, but in Australia, we have our clotheslines.
Yeah.
So our clothes dry outside. So that was another thing of mum being like, take the laundry in after it's ready. But I think when we were super young, we would always get our clothes put at our end of the bed, and then we had to put them in our closet. But because like mum would sort them, or she'd leave a pile somewhere and said, "I've sorted clothing. Go get your clothes."
Oh, sweet.
And then we would take it.
Yeah.
But same thing, like the whole like I just know taking the laundry. Oh my God, absolutely not.
Yeah, my mom did the same thing. Like there were times where my mom would fold, but she made our piles and we had to take our laundry up. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then it soon became our chore, and I get it. I get it now, and I can't
so
wait.
Much.
Yeah. So kids, get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, if we start now, we just keep that in the past, and we just make it the moment. I hate that we use dryers, but the moment it's out of the dryer, like, bam, we're putting it away. Yeah. Because then that way we just stay on top of it.
Yeah.
I feel like we're having like a little therapy session right now of like what we need to do for ourselves, but like, I feel like everyone can take away from this.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Doing the same thing.
We procrastinate when it comes to laundry.
The putting it away.
Yeah. Putting it away is folding, putting it away. I would say road rage.
Why do I feel like that's like subliminal to me?
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, George. It really wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It really wasn't. I think you have a minor case of it. A minor case of it, but just the general cases of road rage I see here in Georgia is super annoying. Like,
it's dangerous too.
It's dangerous. Like, guys, let's what do I tell you all the time? I say we're not only driving for ourselves, we're driving for the people around us.
Yep.
So if it means that, hey, I'm going to allow this person to get in front of me just to keep the motion of traffic as smooth as possible, that's fine. I'm not going to waste time being aggressive, honking my horn, trying to get and cut them off. No, like, keep the peace, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, honestly,
be safe.
Like, please.
Too many accidents are out there, and I feel like people take it for granted of like, oh, like, that couldn't be me, but like, you never know.
Yeah, it's
just like, let's be safe.
It's just I'm a team player. And if I'm setting my teammate up for success, everything else will go smoothly.
Yep.
So if I'm a driver, I want to set the next driver up for success.
Yeah.
I'm not like, hey, listen, God, cut in. I understand that you need to be in this lane because your exit is coming up and you have no other choice.
Right.
So I was on the road, and I was at a light, and you know me, I haul this big trailer. But I was like, dang, I'm in the wrong lane, and I have to make this left, but someone is right next to me.
Yikes.
You know what I did?
What?
I put down my window, waved at the person. I said, hey, I need to get over in my... And they were like, no problem.
Oh my gosh, that never happens.
Communication.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to communicate.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You just like shove your way in and hope, and then you're like, what are you doing?
Because that person feels good that you even asked... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they feel good that they don't only feel good. They feel good because they helped you out, and also that you communicated that, hey, this is what I want to do.
100%.
There was another time where a person, I didn't even have to ask. The person knew the situation I was in and was like, yo, bruh, you can get over. And it felt good, man. Like,
it's like less stress on you as well. And it,
Facts.
honestly, in those moments, I should probably practice what I'm preaching right now, but in those moments, you're not going to like be so far back in traffic by letting this one person through. Like, it's not hurting your day. And
I like how you preference. You got to practice what you preach.
Yeah.
Because you'll be quick to tell me, don't let that person in.
Well, no. Okay. So.
And I'm like, George, it is okay.
I just hate when there's clearly a line of traffic for people to exit somewhere or people to turn somewhere. And the people who try and cut in last minute, knowing dang on well that they were going to be taking that exit, and they cut in last minute. Yeah, that causes accidents.
Yeah, and you do have those groups of people.
I don't like letting those people in.
But how do you differentiate that?
Because
how do you know?
Because if they're confident in how they're maneuvering into the lane, they do it every day. They know what they're doing.
No, it just looks too smooth that they're doing it. Too smooth.
Okay. Sometimes you can tell if they're like, oh my God, I missed my thing. Oh my God, please, please, please. Those I'm okay with. I'll have some leniency. But the ones that are swerving and they have a direct beeline, like shoot, shoot, shoot.
We that's kind of crazy. But yeah, road rage, let's keep that in 2024.
This one that I'm leaving in 2024 is doom scrolling. I Have you heard?
You said that the other night, and I'm like, what is she talking about?
So today, I was meant to go pick up Perris at 2:00, and he texted me at 2:13, and he goes, "You coming to get me?" I doom scrolled, and had no idea an hour had passed.
Hold on. So explain what doom scrolling is, please.
It means that you just get into like you're just taking in social media content.
Pause there. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife. She picks me up and says, "Babe, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I got so caught up working out our finances and
I was doing that too.
Oh, you were?
No, I was. Was
it that or you?
No. I actually was. I promise you.
Okay.
I was looking at our finances. That's how it started.
Okay.
But majority of the time was doom scroll. I told
All
you
right,
that.
well, I take back. No. I
didn't use the words doom scroll.
No. This is the first time I'm hearing you scrolling on social media. All you said was you were doing some constructive work for our financial being and our financial.
It was like 10% of that.
Oh, see now I take back my grace. Shame on you. I was at work, cold.
Yeah.
Shivering.
Anyway, so doom scrolling. It was a wake up call for me today. I know it's already 2025.
Yeah, you really felt bad.
Oh my God. I was like, this is not okay. An hour has passed. I didn't even realize.
That's insane. I even tried to put it on this like lost time theory.
But that's what happened.
Yeah.
Time just disappeared. I don't know where it went.
Because you were doom scrolling.
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta get out of that because like
fair enough. I respect
no amount of that much consumption of content is healthy for anyone.
No, that's true.
Pick up a book and start reading. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Doom scroll your tablet.
But like that's constructive. And
what is it? Tablet or what's it called?
It's called
your
a Kindle.
Doom scroll your Kindle.
Anyway.
I would say lazy food deliveries.
Yes. Postmates, Uber Eats, all the above. Yeah.
I am about to rage right now.
Oh, okay.
I am sick of whether it's DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, whatever. If we put directions, instructions, I should say.
Tell them.
Of what you're supposed to do, again, setting you up for success.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow the clear instructions. I promise you it will work. If we say, hey, when you make the right into our development, then you make another right.
X, Y, and Z.
Call box.
Yep. This building,
search this
floor.
Name. Call us. We'll open the gate for you. We give
we
set you up. And you don't follow that, that's on you.
Yep.
Okay? So
and then you ask why you don't get a good tip.
And then you ask why we're giving you 3.5 stars because you done left our food in Netherlands somewhere.
Yeah.
Now we have to leave the comfort of our home to go search and find where you put our food.
At that point, we should have just driven to the location and grab it.
We ordered, what did we order? Some tacos,
Panera.
right? Panera. We ordered some Panera.
Basic, simple. We just wanted some soup. Some cozy soup.
Simple. And
left it at the leasing office, which doesn't sound crazy,
bruh.
But because our complex is quite big, so to get to the front, like it's not we stay inside to get there. It's a walk.
By the time you get to the leasing office, you gotta
food is cold.
You gotta catch your breath.
Yeah, exactly.
So I pull up, and it just so happened you were
coming home at that point.
Coming home, and you said, "Oh snap! The delivery person
is out
right
front.
there.
And he's been there for a minute,
right?"
And I'm like, "Go see if you can find them."
I don't see nobody, babe. So I say, you know what? Let me go see if I can find them because maybe they're just lost and they're really panicking because they want to deliver our food.
No contact to me at all yet.
I get up to the front. I see a vehicle backing up and then parks. So I'm like, all right. I walk up because, I never want to approach nobody. And I say, hey, are you Uber Eats? They look me up and down like, and then put their window down like, what's up? And I'm like, are you the food delivery? And they're like, yeah. I was like, is it for Georgia? They were like, Georgia, yeah. And I was like, I'm her husband. Where's the food? Because by this point, like I don't have time. And they're like, oh, we put it over there. And I look, and it's in front of the leasing office doors. I was like, all right. All right. So actually, no, he said put it over there. I said, over where?
Right.
Like where you put, what? Yeah. Where you put the food? So they put it in front of the leasing office doors or whatever. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to get the food and just walk home. Because, you know, I, you know, but like this has to stop. Mm-hmm. This has to stop. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Just, for most of y'all, this is probably your 9 to 5. Like, you know what I mean? So like, whatever you do, just go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like,
good deeds are rewarded because all we wanted to do was give a bad review and not tip them very much.
Yeah. I was like, I said, we're done with this food app. I'm not even going to put the food app on blast. Yeah. I said, we're done. We're never, because we have too many bad experiences with that food app in particular, food delivery app in particular. I said, yeah, we're done. Yeah. Yeah. So we're leaving that in 2024. Sorry for the long tangents, guys, but we only have a couple for each one. So, what's your next one?
I've got a final one here. I'm not sure if you have another one, but saying I'm good when I'm not really good.
It's okay not to be okay.
I said good. No, I'm joking.
Well, I mean, like,
I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I have a bad habit of bottling up what I'm feeling inside.
My baby's an introvert.
I am, with extroverted tendencies, but sorry. I have a bad habit of just like, how have you been? Oh, I'm good. Yeah. Girl, you've not been good. You know what I mean? And just like,
you're very protective of your feelings with like people outside of me. And sometimes that has to stop.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, let your girls be there for you sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's good
like
to have.
It's like a burden. I don't like feeling like a burden to anybody. Oh, man. That's what it is. Yeah. Kind of like my birthday. It's my 30th and I refuse to plan anything because it's like a burden. Like, oh my God, like I don't want to invite anybody. Like, it's such a burden to bring people out.
Yeah. And
sad.
But I do desire to get to the point where just the free time to maybe call people up like, hey, we're meeting here at this time. It's George's birthday. Don't tell her this and that third. Take you somewhere and then surprise. Like, you know what I mean? I know you hate surprises, but like I still want to do, because sometimes it takes that. Like,
I would prefer a surprise because it's not up to me to try and get people to come.
True. Yeah, for sure.
Because like I just have the biggest fear that I would invite people and no one would show up.
Yeah. Me, it's like, I don't care. Like if I invite people and they don't show up, you're lost. Yeah. Like I'm cool with it.
I don't know.
Like,
anyways, but yeah.
No, like, and to conclude, like 2025, let's be okay with just having bad days. Yeah. Let's be okay with not being okay. Let's be good with not being good, because that's normal. That's human. Humanize yourself. Like realize that it's all right, babe. Like you don't gotta fake it. You don't gotta front. Yeah. You know what I mean? Allow people to be there for you outside of me. It's good to have a community outside your partners sometimes too. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Because then people will respect that about you.
100%.
You know what? Yeah, she's not walking around acting like her.
Yeah, I have a hard time of just like,
you don't trust everybody, and I get it.
No, it's not even about that. It purely is like, it's like you don't know what's going on in like the other person's life, right?
See, yeah, and that goes back to what you
said. And I don't
said.
like to be selfish in the sense of like, let me burden you with what I'm going through when I don't know what you're going through. So it's just like, you know what? Let me be like a ball of light. Let me have a good energy, good vibes.
I respect it.
And keep chugging. Because like I get to the other side one way or the other.
That's a fact.
Sometimes it takes a minute, but I get there.
Yeah, no. And you, like I always say, you're one of, if not the strongest person I know. But at the same time,
I got to take care of myself too.
And I want to encourage you not to keep that thinking of, let me suppress what I'm feeling because I don't want to be a burden to someone else. You may never know when you do decide to just, you know what, I got to vent real quick. That may feel so good to you. Like you might be like, oh my God, that was actually a relief. Now I don't have to wait to go home to my husband. And you know what I'm saying?
That reminds me.
What up?
Because obviously, you know me, I like to bottle things up. So I like to listen to music that you say is just sad AF. But some of you who may or may not know, this is a little bit of a tangent. No, it's not a tangent. It's just a little bit of a story time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Enneagrams. The test to figure out what your number is.
Yeah.
So recently, I found out that the artist Sleeping at Last created an Enneagram album that every single track is one of the numbers, and basically that song itself has been created by all people with the same Enneagram number, and it's related to your Enneagram. That's and dope. It's like your vibe. And we both listened to ours, and honestly, so good. So if you're having a moment and you just need to like listen to a good song, figure out what your Enneagram is, listen to your track, and it's like it hits.
Yeah. You had me listen to mine and I was like, okay, yeah. This definitely
I just love the concept of it.
Yeah, no, me too.
I don't know why I started talking about that, but it just made me think about it.
Yeah. I love you. I just want, because I know that I love you.
Thank you so much.
So, and it took you even a lot to even express that this is something you want to get better at, is just being good with not being good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was that what it was?
No, it's not saying I'm good when I'm not good.
Got it. Yeah. You even expressing that and being open about that is a lot for you too. So
100%.
Yeah.
First episode of the year. 2025.
Happy New Year to everybody. I mean, current event wise, it has been morbid a little bit. A lot of tragedy has happened already. And we just want to give our condolences to the lives and the families of the people that lost their lives. New Orleans, that tragedy there. Prayers to everyone involved, to the families and things like that. And then I think there was another tragic event that happened.
There's too much of it going on.
Yeah, so.
But let's, find the positive, enter 2025 with good vibes, good energy, good intentions, work hard, play hard, and you will. Yeah. Let's win.
Yeah, let's win. Yeah, let's win in 2025.
Oh, that's so corny.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.